Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo number 5. Everybody in the car, so come on, let's ride to the liquor store around the corner. The boys say they want some gin and juice, but I really don't wanna be a buzz like I had last week. I must stay deep, cause talk is cheap. I like Angela.
It's not working. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another year of Crufts. Crufts 2024, simply the best dog show in the world. So we're going to start with agility today. We've got the championship agility. Make sure you don't miss that. Absolutely fantastic. We've got Heelwork to music. We have got such a packed program for you. So please make sure you come and visit us. But also don't forget to go and visit all of the stands and all of the things that there are to do out in the other halls. We're going to get going now with the Novice Cup jumping. We need a judge. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Andrew Dicker. Okay, so we have got 6 dogs in each height. We're starting with the large. We're then going to be going on to the intermediate, followed by the medium and the smalls. So the heights are set at an appropriate height. Our judge is just making sure that everything is in order before we get going with our first handler. This is Lindsay Bentley from Stoke-on-Trent. Yes, she's brought her fan club, thank goodness. And this is Cruz, the Border Collie. We've got a number by the weave poles just there, so we're just going to move that. Okay, go. So we're off. So there's that sharp right turn there, over the long jump. Unfortunately, that goes down, so we're on 5 faults. You'll see our judge put his hand in the air, indicating the 5 faults. Over the arms, jump around to the far side. There's that lovely long straight. Here we go, we're into the final straight. Let's cheer them home. Well done, 28, 3, 3, 4 on the clock. Obviously goes into first place. Well done. Okay, so next on the line, Laura Murphy, all the way from Dublin. Anyone from Ireland here to support? This is Harper, 3-year-old, mixed collie cross, the Harpoon. This is a rescue dog, actually. He's got a missing toe and a few loose screws, she says. Right. Oh, unfortunately, that is an elimination. Took the wrong course. And Laura was saying right, to be fair, but he had other ideas. So he gets to carry on, he gets to enjoy the rest of the course. And as you can see, he's having a whale of a time. Here we go, let's cheer them home, give them a big round of applause. Well done. Okay, so shortly going on to our next handler. This is Seb Thomas with Buddy. 6-year-old working sheepdog from Bridgewater. 6-year-old rescue dog. Flying around this course. Here we go. These are novice dogs, so they've qualified throughout the year to be here. Straight down into that tunnel. Nicely into those weaves. Look at that. Well done. Oh, unfortunately that was the wrong side of the jump, so that is an elimination. Let's cheer them home again though, well done, otherwise a lovely run. Just picking up the wrong side of that jump there, so that's the sign you don't want to see our judge doing. So next to go, this is Jane Anderson with Rhythm, 4-year-old Australian Kelpie. Loves her agility. So she gets very vocal at her if she goes wrong. And that's if Jane goes wrong, not the dog, by the way. So right turn Straight down to that tunnel. She's got to get that first pole off the weaves on her left shoulder. Right turn down the line. Come on, let's cheer them home. Oh my goodness, that was well saved. Oh my goodness. One more, well done. Well done, 35, 3, 2, 6. Still managed to get a clear round there. Well done. Oh. Here we go. Jennifer Coates with Hudson, 6-year-old border collie. Killebray Hudson has picked up 5 faults for displacing the tyre. Oh, went through the side of the long jump there, so incurs 5 faults. Now, because Hudson didn't complete the long jump correctly, he is in fact eliminated. So unfortunately, picking up an elimination there, but he's going to carry on. He's having a while of time. So down that line. Again, let's cheer them home. Hudson doesn't know he got eliminated. Well done.
I'm sorry, lovely. Thank you.
Okay, so here we go. The last dog to run in the large section. This is Jen Slade with Broccoli, 2-year-old border collie. He's actually from Germany, this dog. And he's called Broccoli because she's got a theme going through all her dogs of vegetables. She's also got a pumpkin and a radish. So here we go, into the weaves. Oh, just hanging on there. We're hanging on, over the Iams jump. Turn right, down the line, to the tunnel. Come on, let's cheer them home, ladies and gentlemen. Into the tunnel, 1 to go. Oh my goodness. Well done. Oh, that was a little bit scary at the end. And 27.880 goes into first place, so well done. So you can see our ring party spring into action. They are putting the jump heights down to intermediate. And we have 6 dogs for you, and I'm going to pass over to Becky, who's going to talk you through our 6 intermediate dogs.
Thank you, Kate. We are just waiting for our ring party to adjust the height of the jumps. They are going down to 50 centimetres. Our next range of dogs would have all been measured to accommodate their heights accordingly to make sure that they jump the correct heights. So, thank you very much, ring party. So we're starting this first run with Chris Curtin. He is running his border collie, Poughkeepsie Funky Duck, also known as Funky Duck. Steaming around the course there, just picking up 5 faults in the weaves. Chris has said that Funky is a 3-year-old border collie, already showing great potential, having qualified for the 2024 Welsh WA team. She's a beautiful neutered dog who loves to work. Finishing in a lovely round there, just on 5 faults with 33.325. On the line now, we have Jo Fowler from Stonehaven. She's running True's Ace Dream, also known as Trinity. Doing a lovely turn there. Very nice tight turn there. Trinity apparently is a kind and honest girl who is a joy to train. Unfortunately, just picking up the wrong jump there, but they're going to carry on anyway. Trinity has no idea that she's gone wrong. She's having a great time out on the course. Her favourite game is herding and chasing her dad, Danny. Well done, Jo. On the line now is Laura Murphy from Dublin in Ireland. Brought her own fan club by the sounds of it. She is running the Honey Badger, also known as Indy. Apparently, Indy is your favourite Tesco bag dog. Since last year, she's become a famous actress, but she prefers the green carpet to the red carpet. Indy's having a great time out there. Picking up the wrong course, but they're going to continue around the course anyway, into the tunnel, through those weaves. Down the side of the arena, into the tunnel there. Let's give them a big cheer home, in the tunnel, and over the line. Now we have Bernie Jobbins. She's running her Border Collie, Aurora's Flaming Magic. Rory is Bernie's dream dog. She is totally perfect in every way, although we won't mention the noise, as you can hear. She's a spoiled little princess, but Bernie wouldn't have it any other way. Just picking up a refusal on the weaves there, but they're going to continue. It is all to play for in this jumping round. Down the tunnel, onto the last one, and over the finish line with 5 faults and 29.277. On the line now is Kate Howlett. She is running Macy Boy, or Bon Believe Time to Fly. He is her very own homebred puppy. He's 2 years old, and this is his first time competing on the green carpet in front of a big audience. Kate has said he's a pleasure to train and a joy to live with, even when he hogs her bed, and it opens the back door and lets himself out. They are clear so far, and they're coming over the last line. Lovely clear round, well done, Kate. Into first place in a time of 27.979. On to our last dog now in this intermediate height. This is Olivia Patz, and she's running Oodles. The registered name is Combine Away a Ton of Jewels. Oodles is another 2-year-old Border Collie and definitely one of a kind. He has taught Olivia so much. From a dog that wasn't keen on agility, you can see him now, he is enjoying this game through those weaves. Ooh. Just picking up an elimination. Oodles doesn't know that, they're going to continue anyway, finishing on in the tunnel. Oh.
Okay, so we're on to the mediums. As you can see, we are changing the heights again. They are going down. All the dogs are measured in agility to make sure that they're jumping a height that's appropriate to their size. And those are for safety reasons. So we're just making sure that everything is correct. Our judge, Andrew, will be checking everything to make sure that he's happy. And it's 4 separate competitions for the 4 separate heights this morning. And don't forget, we've got the agility later on. So make sure you do come back and watch the agility. And we're going to put all the scores together, and we'll end up with an overall Novice Cup winner for Crufts 2024. So I think our judge is ready. We're making sure the timer, the laser beams for the timer height is ready. I think we're all good to go. So here we are with Michael Green from Southampton. This is BB, working Cocker Spaniel. Tufty head, born to be wild. She was very happy, didn't she, on the start line? She's like, I'm ready to go. So sharp right turn. Down that line. Into the weaves. Same rules apply. First pole on the left shoulder of the dog. Oh my goodness, we nearly went wrong, but we're okay. Oh, we did, unfortunately. Eliminated for taking the jump the wrong way, but let's give him a big round of applause. Well done, cracking effort. I think he overcooked it. I think he was panicking about the back of number 3 there and called her off it, unfortunately, and just took the wrong jump. So, next to go, Lily Woodford with Devon Gem Spider beside her of Chilternilly. It's a long name. Sparrow for short. 2-year-old Cocker Spaniel. Down that line, racing down there, into the tunnel and out into those weaves. They can't see those weaves when they're in a tunnel, so they have to rely on the handler's instruction that that is the next obstacle that's coming. This is looking good. Come on, down the line, let's cheer them home, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness! Ooh. Was that my fault for saying it was looking good? Oh my goodness, 29.170, still goes into the lead with 5 faults. Oh, goodness me. Well recovered though, right at the end there. Made sure she went back and did the jump. Okay, so next to go on the line, we have Jill Chiantar with Truly, mixed collie cross, 3 years old. First time at Crufts for both the handler, both for Jill and for the dog. So here we go, down the line, into those weaves. Oh, independent weave entry, very nice. Oh, right turn, right turn, right turn. There we go, come on Jill. Come on Jill, let's cheer them home, down the line. 1 to go, 1 to go, yes! Well done. 25.721 on the clock with a clear round. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen, isn't it? Yeah. Give instruction and the dog knows what to do. Brilliant. Well done. Like I say, goes into first place. In fact, is our only clear round so far in this height. On the course is Christine Wingate Wynn. She unfortunately has already been eliminated. This is Verdi. And Devon Jen, she's high on life. As you can tell, I think that's quite an apt description. Oh, you mean that tunnel? There's the poles. So this is a 3-year-old working Cocker Spaniel. She says she's the craziest, sweetest, joyful and most dynamic working Cocker. Oh, that tunnel, 1 to go, Christine. Well done. She's had a ball. She's absolutely loved it. First time at Crufts for Verdi, so that's the main thing, that she enjoyed it, which I think we can safely say that she did. So, next on the line, we have Amy Bingham with Otally Totally Insane, 4-year-old mixed breed. She's written here, no collie, stroke ABC. So I'm not quite sure what the mix is. She actually, that's 5 faults for a missed weave entry. So she actually bought Otis, that's 2 faults, so we're on 10, as a cockapoo. Not sure he looks like a cockapoo either, but there you go. So unfortunately, picking up an elimination there just for taking the wrong course. Got into a bit of a muddle, but here we go. Nice, lovely finish. Well done, Amy. I think Otis had a ball out there. That's the main thing. Somebody else looking very happy on the start line there. This is Bo with Bronia Macmillan, 4-year-old Cocker Spaniel. Just came inside the jump there, so picked up a refusal. And that is unfortunately an elimination for taking the wrong course. Just looks a little bit worried about the arena, so I'm not going to say too much because I think she might be a bit overwhelmed. Oh, quite likes the judge though. What's not to love, eh, Andrew? So I'm just going to go and see everybody. Come on, Bo. Well done. Can we do the tunnel to finish? Yes, well done. Let's give them a big round of applause. Well done. Just a little bit too much, I think. Okay, so we are on to the smalls.
As you can see, our ring party have now lowered the jumps. We have the small height dogs coming in. And we are starting with Heather Walker, who is running her mixed poodle cross, Superfly Dream Chaser, also known as Piper. Heather has started off well and said that she's very excited to be here, although slightly terrified. And this is her very first Crufts. She's doing very well at the moment, into the tunnel, picking up the weaves. She did say that when they named her Superfly Dream Chaser, running at Crufts was her ultimate dream, and she can't quite believe she's here, but she's down through to the last tunnel. We are clear so far. Into the last tunnel, over the final jump, and she is clear in a time of 30.912. Coming up next is Sarah Bacon, running her Cocker Spaniel, Craiglands Callie. Sarah said Callie has recently just won into grade 6 and that socks are her favourite thing ever. So she's running down the arena into the tunnel, picking up the weaves, nicely through those weaves, taking that right turn, into the jump, down that side of the arena. Looking good so far. Over the jump, into the last tunnel. Can we do it? The clear round? We can, and that is clear in a time of 29.972 and takes Sarah into first place. Up next is Cassie Bond. She's running her worker Cocker Spaniel, Kennetine Peonies, also known as Dora. Apparently Dora is 5 years old. She's wild, has been the same since she was a 10-week-old puppy. She's the noisiest wild cocker Cassie has ever trained, and I think we can hear that. Very nicely around that middle jump, over that long jump, down into the tunnel. Cassie just swapping sides there, picking Dora up into the weaves. Oh. Dora just seeing that jump off to the left, so that results in an elimination. But they're still going to complete the course. So unfortunately, an elimination there.
Good girl, Dorabella.
On the line next, we have Rachel Ward. She is running Summer, which is a mixed poodle. Summer is not actually owned by Rachel, but after an operation, her owner could not do the novice qualifier, so asked Rachel to step in. Ooh. Summer just picking up the tunnel there. So that does result in an elimination. Rachel's going to continue anyway. And as you can hear, Summer is having the best time out there, barking all the way around, making Rachel run fast. Oh, well done. On the line next is Richard Britton. He is running Euro, a Shetland sheepdog. Richard has said this is Euro. He likes to go fast, but hopefully fast enough. And this is his first ever time at Crufts. This is Richard's first small dog, and he's working the course Lovely there, down into the tunnel. Andrew just indicating a refusal. Still all to play for though, going through the weaves. Ignoring that jump, round to the top of the arena. Back through the tunnel. 3 to go, into the tunnel. Ooh.
Good boy,
yes. Good boy.
Good boy.
So Euro just collecting 5 faults there in a time of 33.084. Currently puts him into 3rd place. This is our last dog in the novice jumping. This is Stephen Swanky running Bug, a 3-year-old Shetland sheepdog. Bug is a homebred Shouty. She's meant to be a medium tricolour, but had other ideas. So she's jumping the small heights, but she's into the weaves there, successfully ignored that jump that just caught the eye of some of the dogs. Working the way around the arena, into the tunnel. We have 3 to go. Through that tunnel, over the finish line, and a clear round for Stephen in a time of 28.325, which puts him into 1st place.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the Novice Jumping Cup. We will shortly be going on to the presentations. We've then got a bit of a gap before the champ, so we'll be taking our time to build the course, and that will start around 9:25, but it might go a bit early, just to warn you. So don't go away, and we will be back shortly with the presentations.
Okay, it is presentation time. So what a fantastic start to Crufts 2024 this morning with our agility jumping novice competition. And please welcome to do the presentation our judge who's done a wonderful job, Andrew Dicker. Okay, and the winner of the Crufts Novice Cup Final 2024 jumping in the small with Shelty Fire, All Eyes on Me in first place, Stephen Swanky. And now, the winner of the medium Crufts Novice Cup Final in the jumping with well and truly in first place, Jill Chianta.
Thank you, lovely course, thank you. Good girl, thank you very much. Hang on. Thank you. Very good girl.
And now we move on to the intermediates. The winner with Bon Bellamy, Time to Fly. In first place, Kate Howlett. And the large, the winner of the Crufts Novice Cup Final jumping with That's Why as Bold as Brass. In first place, Jen Slade. Okay, please keep the applause coming, ladies and gentlemen. It is lap of honour time.
The fully electric Škoda Enyaq SUV and Škoda Enyaq Coupe. With 0% APR now available, jump into electric.
Škoda. Echo made me feel happier than I ever thought a dog could make me feel. It's like she knew what I was going through as soon as she met me. I think she's my soulmate in a dog. I had Wilms cancer, which is located in your kidneys. It's normally diagnosed in younger children. It made me feel so poorly. I couldn't do anything that I wanted to do. I needed help just even standing up.
So before we had Echo, Freya had lots of hospital appointments. She was bedbound, she was very poorly, unable to walk, and just a shadow of the girl that she was. Echo joined the family and she brought back the smile to our little girl. She was encouraging her to get out. She did motivate her to walk again, and yes, she gave us back our little girl.
So I was looking forward to doing lots of things, and she made me want to do them even more, like walking, playing with her. She's just amazing.
Freya used to watch Crufts with me since she was probably about 3 years old. Freya's objective was one day she wanted to get there. When we found out that she got to Crufts on her first show, we were over the moon.
Crufts last year was amazing for me. It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. It's just the most wonderful thing you can ever go to. I felt so poorly, but I said, I have to do this, like, it's the only chance I could get. I cried twice because, like, I was so happy I was there. It was massive.
To know that Freya's got Echo is like knowing she's got her own support system. They've just got the unbreakable bond, best friends, snuggle buddies. She just syncs perfectly with anything Freya does or feels. They're just perfect together.
My life wouldn't have just been as fun as it is now if I didn't have Echo.
Knowing that if she doesn't feel comfortable enough talking to us, she's always got someone to talk to. She's always got someone to cuddle with when she's feeling down and in bed and not herself and doesn't want people. She's always got Echo to just be her best friend.
She was my motivation to get home. I wouldn't have went through cancer without her. I can't imagine a life without Echo. She's just the most wonderful dog. She's the dream dog you could have.
And if you'd like to vote for any of the 4 Kennel Club Hero Dog contenders, go to crufts.org.uk/HDA.
So Eliana was suffering a lot from anxiety before we got Gordon. I'm scared to think what would have happened to Ellie if he hadn't come along.
We name him G-Dog, or our favourite one is the BFG, Big Friendly Gordon. He's my hearing dog and he helps me with everything, like the timer, waking me up, and like being my best friend and helping me mentally and physically. Well, I've got cochlear implants and I'm profoundly deaf. When I take my hearing aids off, my implants, it's complete silence, like you can't hear anything.
She's a bilateral cochlear implant wearer, which means she wears it on both sides. We always say that gives her access to sound, but by no means it replaces her natural hearing.
Unfortunately, due to her deafness, she has had quite severe anxiety issues. It got to the point where she would wake up and she would just vomit for the whole day. She was pulling out her hair. She wasn't very confident and she didn't have many friends either. Society doesn't quite understand what deafness is. It can be quite isolating. It went from needing a hearing dog for the practical reasons, but also for the emotional reasons and for helping her with her mental health. When Gordon arrived, I think everything changed.
Come here, Goldie. Poor Ellie.
From the get-go, he slept in her room, he watches over her at night.
He gives me like a sense of comfort and just makes me happy. Life is fun. I wake up to pulling off my duvet because he recognises my alarm. He like gives me a sense of safety with the fire alarm because I know he'll wake me up. He's like my best friend. My anxiety problems are like still there, but like I don't really have them anymore.
Goldie, come here.
She's super confident. She's deaf and she's proud. And I think that Gordon just helps other people understand that Eliana's deaf.
There's so much more than just friendship to it. You can see that Gordon is always checking where she is in the house. He knows that he is there for her, so it's a real friendship, but a partnership on top, it's very special.
He has transformed the person that she is. He has supported her mental health so much so that she's a completely different person to who she was before. It's been life-changing.
And if you'd like to vote for any of the 4 Kennel Club Hero Dog contenders, go to crufts.org.uk/HDA.
Before I had Phoebe, I had to be with someone who knew me and knew my condition 24/7. She has given me my life back. I wouldn't be able to live as a normal 25-year-old if I didn't have Phoebe. Here you go. Hold. Wait. I have a condition called hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Now, for normal people, that means basically my body doesn't produce any collagen, and any collagen that is produced is destroyed by my body. But the kicker with EDS is that it affects every part of your body. So for me, it affects all my internal organs, and it does mean I'm life limited, so I'm living on a shorter timeline than most. Phoebe's main role is as my medical alert dog. So the main thing she does for me is detect when I'm going to faint. I know. She's just done a alert, so my heart rate's just shot up from 80 to 120. It's only her first alert, so it's not a dangerous alert, it's just her first reminder for me to stop. She also alerts to my seizures. She'll lie on top of me to keep my body temperature. If I have a seizure, she'll put herself between my head and the floor so that I can't bang my head. I'm a full-time wheelchair user, and with my condition, bending down is really difficult because it often triggers a fainting episode. So she helps pick things up, she helps me get dressed and undressed, she opens and closes doors. She just generally is both a medical alert and a mobility assistance dog. I'm a sailor. I have been competing since I was about 15 for Team GB, and I now compete as a para-athlete. Before having Phoebe, before her medical alert, I couldn't sail on my own. She normally looks like she's asleep or watching the birds, but basically she keeps track of my scent so that I know if I'm going to faint. That means I have the time to safely get back to shore. For the past 2.5 years, I have been able to race and train and sail independently. And I'm sure that sounds like a really small thing, but to me it was massive. Phoebe is not just my assistance dog, she's also a therapy dog, and she brings joy and happiness to hundreds of people every week.
Come on then, go say hello to everybody.
We've done care homes, we've done universities, we've done working with children with learning disabilities. She's not just my lifeline, she's given so many other people hope and joy. She not only gave me back my life, you know, in the house, she gave me my life back on the water. She gave me my sport back, the thing that I never thought I'd get back to competing. What she gives me, I can never thank her for. She's my hero, but she's a hero to everybody else as well.
And if you'd like to vote for any of the 4 Kennel Club Hero Dog contenders, go to crufts.org.uk/HDA.
Vespa has located live casualties in disasters all over the world and has saved many lives. And she gives not just me, but everyone out there hope. Vespa is currently a 4-year-old Belgian Malinois Shepherd. She is a search and rescue dog, both in-house for Merseyside Fire and Rescue Service and for UK ISAR.
So Vespa was destined to be a police dog. She was run through our puppy programme. Unlike her brothers, they all liked the police side of it, but with Vespa she was extremely kind, very, very social. Rather than a failed police dog, we class it as a re-educated police dog. She's gone on to do another role with fire and rescue, again, saving lives and helping people.
The search and rescue dogs are vital to the fire and rescue service. The role they play is they work on live scent. They will give a signal, which normally a bark of type, and they will sit in that position so we can identify exactly where the firefighters or the search and rescue technicians then need to go to start their digging. And I can't explain how important that is to families who have people who are buried in rubble overseas, like in Turkey last year. If we can bring one loved one to the surface, our job's worth doing, and Vespa has done this on numerous occasions.
So when Neve and Vespa did deploy to both Turkey and Morocco, we arrived in country 36 hours after the earthquake had initially hit. There was mayhem on the ground, and they continued to work with the hope that they was going to find somebody alive. And they was able to make an incredible difference to the team and the people of Turkey.
When they work together in very unsafe environments, obviously in quite treacherous terrain, they have to really trust each other, and you can see that with Vespa and Neve.
The role of a search dog in a disaster is to quickly as possible give us intel into that disaster where possible survivors could be. What makes Vespa unique in this role is these dogs have to eliminate things quite quickly, whether that be the odour of decomposition, food, animals, wildlife. They are just searching for the element of life. So she goes through a disaster and identifies the actual unique thing of breathing casualties. She's quite intuitive. She's a methodical, thinking dog, and she's very, very calm. She has this very, very strong nerve strength that doesn't react with stimuluses or environmental factors that most dogs or search dogs would find quite stressful. So she takes all that in her stride, and yet has the ability to continue working in some of the most arduous, stressful conditions. Although it is a game to them, to us, it is a life and death situation. She not only gives us those important answers of where live casualties are located, she gives me and lots of other people in the world hope.
Rosenthal here, wherever you are, welcome to Crufts 2024. I'm here in the commentary box in the main arena alongside Graham Partridge, and we are all set for our first event, the small and medium championship. 2 rounds and a final. We're going to have the jumping first this Thursday morning, the agility this afternoon. The difference is no seesaw, A-frame or dog walk in the jumping, and we combine the results to decide who goes to the final. And to qualify, the handler and the dog must have won a championship final over the last 12 months. And a reminder right at the start, if you get eliminated, you are out of the final. We're going to see all top-grade dogs as well as we welcome our judge, Martin Cavill. Very experienced, he has been judging for 18 years, and absolute honour for him to be here as well. Graham Partridge alongside me, and we'll get Graham to take us around the course after we've seen our first competitor, the first of 20 small dogs. It's Donna Jarvis and Carrie, both from the Scottish borders. 6.5 years is Carrie, little Parson Russell Terrier. First time on the green carpet as well. Graham, good morning. Great to be alongside you again for Crufts. Talk us through the round, would you? Talk us through what they're anticipating.
Morning, Jim. Morning, everybody. Great to be here. As you expect, this is the jumping round of the Agility Championships for small and medium dogs, which we're going to be seeing later. Quite a testing course here, but I'm expecting these dogs to make it look actually quite easy. And it is easy until you get out there and have a go. Looking very well. Donna now is a very experienced handler, especially at this level. Not her first time on the green carpet, but they're coming around now. It's a nice straight run. Gets up a bit of speed. Here we go. Oh, and just as I say, it's a straight run. That's the run past. That's the refusal. Well done to Donna.
So the first round completed. Just that refusal for Donna and for Carrie. Working Cocker Spaniel will be our next one. Fanny, the name of the working Cocker. Sander is the handler. Go on, Graham, just describe the course now for us, for anyone just turning on, getting their first taste of Crufts this morning.
So, yep, they've got to push around that jump there. Now it's just that they slice those jumps coming into the long jump, into the tunnel. They've got to avoid that tunnel entrance there. As I say, these handlers making this course look really easy, avoiding the weave poles because that wasn't the next correct obstacle. And now we come into the last 3 obstacles, which should be in a straight line. And there we go. Well done, Xander. Really well done.
So Sander with a clear round, the best so far.
On the line next is Louise Godwin from Gloucester.
Louise Godwin from Gloucester, and Drift. The collie.
Louise says she can't quite believe she's here. All of her dreams.
Wonderful for them. All her dreams come true, being on the newly laid green carpet here at Crufts, and good speed through the tunnel as well. Little tight right-hander there, over the IAMs, right in front of our commentary position. This is a good round, and it's clear so far. Got a tight turn and a good finish at the end there. That's great style. That's really good style. 29.2 as well for Louise and for Drift.
What a great round, really. No time wasted at all. Look at the dog's expression. Loving every minute of it. Don't let anybody ever tell you these dogs don't enjoy the sport of agility.
Next to go, John Clayton and Elsie, 5-year-old Parson Russell Terrier. Great sight, this whirlwind dog through the tunnel. Wow, what a wonderful sight. Let's get us in the Crufts mood on this first Thursday morning. Great relationship between John and Elsie there as well. Super proud of this super little dog. Agility, a sport for all shapes and sizes and speeds, and this is a very, very good round for John Clayton and for Elsie. 29.9 up into second place.
Really great run, as you say. John directing the dog. You're not allowed to touch the dog, but it's all done by vocal and body language.
Next to go then, Charlotte Louis Yearman. Very, very promising handler. from Kinross near Perth, and Hayes, 6-year-old working cocker. Bit of a soulmate is the working cocker, and the start of Charlotte's love of this particular breed. Letting us know, the working cocker, how pleased she is to be here performing on the opening morning of Crufts 2024. And the sheer enjoyment that we always stress coming through from handler and from dog as well. 31.6, but it is clear.
Yeah, Charlotte will be really pleased with this. This pair have really started to connect in the last 12 months, and she will be thrilled to get a clear round of Crufts. And there you see it. Is she happy? You bet your life she is.
You're looking at Peacon, 4-year-old. Rachel Ward is the handler. Lives life at 100 miles an hour. Real whirlwind of a dog, and a noisy one as well, but sweet, but a psycho. That is Rachel's description. Picking up 5 faults there, and we'll explain exactly why for those of you watching for the first time. Graham will tell you all about that. A full 360, but no penalties for that. And that round completed 34 points, 1 on the 5 faults. Go on, Graham.
Very nice, and there we go. See the dog going into the second weaving pole. It must go between the first and second pole with the pole on the left. And there we go, just losing the connection there. Communication is key at this level.
This is Jelly, Cocker Spaniel. Dylan Osborne is the handler. Jelly, 5 years old, competes in grade 7. That is the highest grade, and won her first ever championship earlier this year. And these two are class, the current under-19 world champions. Let's see if they can reproduce that world championship form here at Crufts.
Well, can't tell you how well this couple did. As I say, under-19 world junior champion, and you can see just why. Fantastic partnership, fantastic little dog. Dylan is up and coming. He's going to be one of the top handlers in the world, I have no doubt. Well done, Dylan.
And that's up into second place, a really good time, and we'll watch for these later in the day. Don't forget that we crunch the numbers before the grand final later in the day. Dog, Rebecca Shooter-Smith, the handler, first time competing in the main arena at Crufts, and I cannot underline how daunting that can be. Both for the handler and for the dog. 5th years competing though at Crufts, but first time in the main arena.
Yeah, really good point that, Jim. Most of the shows they go to will either be outdoors or in riding schools or something like that. This is another step up altogether. The lights, the carpet, the occasion, but they've made it, and there's a lot of people out there who didn't, so well done to Rebecca.
It's not the quickest, but it is clean for Rebecca and for Bella. Lovely images, as we always give you from Crufts. Karen Boardman and Robin, 7-year-old working cocker again. First time at Crufts championship and the singles. Eager to go. And good early speed there from Robin. That's the correct way to go into those weaves. Have to enter from the right-hand side. Little tight twisting, couple of jumps right in front of us, again through the tunnel. Handler right up ahead, pointing the way to go. There's a great combination, these two at the moment, and it is quick as well. Through the tunnel, pick up a bit of speed on that far side, and it'll be up there among the leading group, I'm sure. Really good. 30.1, and that's up into 4th place for Karen and for Robin.
Very nice round there, clear, and that's the most important thing. Just a reminder, if you get eliminated in either of the jumping or the agility round, you can't go forward into the final.
You're looking at Sully, Ashley Butler. She'll be joining us up here for a spot of commentary over the weekend. Fantastic, Sully. last show, retiring at the age of 11, 13 championship tickets, couple of times winner here at Crufts, Crufts singles winner as well, gold, silver and bronze at the Worlds. What a brilliant combination these two are, Ashley Butler and Sully. And it's interesting, Graham, when do you say to the dog, that's enough for you in agility? Because looking at Sully, eating up the ground, enjoying the tail wagging as well, getting huge enjoyment and looking as good as ever.
Yes, the dogs will tell you, let's just see the end of the round, and that's very, very nice indeed. 29.670, so well done to her. Very nice indeed. The dogs will tell you when they've had enough. 11 years of age is a good thing, but agility does keep them very fit.
On the line again is Donna.
Donna Jarvis, second dog. Pitch, 4-year-old Shetland sheepdog. First time at this event, thrilled to have qualified as well.
But Pitch's first time at this event.
And
She's absolutely thrilled to have qualified.
little refusal then, picking up 5 faults is Pitch. It's always tough to get the dogs in the right frame of mind and to obey all the commands. And again, we'll just explain to you, you might be watching it for the first time, just why those faults were picked up there by Pitch and by Donna. Up on the far side of the course, the time is good. The 5 faults for Donna and for Pitch.
So just the 5 faults for a refusal there. You see the dog turning away from the jump when it was in a position to do it. And then, as a result of that, you see the judge raising his a clenched fist. That signals the refusal. 3 of those as elimination.
This is the first overseas dog we got here from the Netherlands. Kelly Hugerslag, an ace, 4-year-old collie cross. Hard-working dog, this one, but they're getting a bit of a problem with the weaves and picking up some faults there. Oh, just a quick turn, was heading for the tunnel, did well to rescue that one. Hairy moment in the middle of the round and completing it on that far side. Kelly Hugerslag and ace.
Yeah, Kelly's a very experienced international handler. I'm not quite sure she's been at Crufts before, but as you say, you've got to complete those weaves correctly, otherwise you get 5 faults, and that was the open hand.
Liz Naylor from Wixall in Shropshire and Skye, 4-year-old working cocker. Today is Gun Dog Day, and this one is also a working. My apologies, tomorrow is Gun Dog Day. This one obviously is very quick over the ground as well. It's good so far. That's a very good time too.
Very nice indeed. 30.147. Working Cocker Spaniels becoming very, very popular now in the small and medium categories, and you can see why. They're bred to work, very enthusiastic. They just love it.
Up next is Lee Harfield.
Lee Harfield from Wantage in Oxfordshire and Fun, 5-year-old Cocker Spaniel. Again, first time at Crufts. Totally awesome little dog, this one. Just a reminder that we are going to be crunching the times later in the day, and there's again a problem with the entry into the weaves. Has to go back and enter from that right-hand side.
Left over that iron shot, down the middle of the arena, into the tunnel.
And over the final Skoda jump, completing the round. 34.4 on the 5 faults, Graham.
Yeah, and there we see it. They must enter correctly, and they must be completed correctly. And there's that clenched fist indicating a refusal.
Up next we have Lily Woodford running Spider, an 8-year-old working cocker spaniel.
Lizzie Woodford and Spider, 8-year-old working cocker.
She was made up to the agility champion last year. This is Lily's dog of a lifetime.
Got her 5 wins and has been made up to agility champion.
Very quietly handled out, safely over the long jump into the tunnel.
so far, Graham. The standard has been pretty good, hasn't it?
Exceptional. Over the last couple of years, agility in UK really has come on in leaps and bounds. And as you say, most people have got a working Cocker Spaniel. A couple of years ago, it was all about Shelties, but there we go. That puts her, I think, into a 4th place, I think.
You're right, 4th place.
Up next is Joe Bleed, running Sinner, a 2-year-old Cocker Spaniel. This is Sinner's first time competing at Crufts. Joe said she's a very clever, kind girl. Sometimes she lacks confidence, but she always tries her best.
Not too far away in Coventry. A really experienced handler. Best.
Yep, Joe, as you would expect, a regular attendee at Crufts with a number of dogs. This is her young dog at the moment, 2 years of age. Always turns out good dogs, very enthusiastic. Joe is a fantastic trainer, and that's clear in a time of 31.353. Say the most important thing is to put in with a clear round and make sure that you're not eliminated.
Up next is Martin Reed. He is running Selfie.
Martin Reed goes next then. Martin Reed, a fantastic partnership with Selfie, 3-year-old Shetland sheepdog. Won the championship at Crufts last year, European Open individual winner as well. Fantastic achievement that, and the small agility stakes winner last year. So these two will expect to go very, very deep into the competition. Over the iron jump in front of us, a sharp left-hander through that tunnel at the far end of the course. Then another sharp right-hander. This time it's really good, by the way. Right up there with the best. 28.3 then for Martin and for Selfie, number 1.
Yeah, this partnership's on fire, and they're going to be right in the mix come the final, Jim.
On we go. Katrina Harris from Forfar in Scotland, and Sizzle, the Shetland sheepdog. Dog in a million, this one. Taken me to places I could never imagine going. Never dreamed of, says Katrina. And a lovely dog to live with as well, that is so important. Little Shetland sheepdog from north of the border. Not the quickest we've seen over the first 20 seconds, but neat and tidy. And by the way, Sizzle going as quick as she can.
Yep, love watching the Shelties go. They just seem to glide across the ground, Jim. Yeah. Very nice indeed. 31.612 clear. Not the fastest, but that, as I say, that will put her in the mix for the next round and the final.
We're about to see the last of the small dogs. April Britton from Tilshead in Wiltshire, the last of these small dogs, 9-year-old Halo Shetland sheepdog. Incredible dog, this one. And like everybody here, and that's a word that Graham uses all the time, they are here to have fun. And above all, agility is a massive amount of fun, a huge helping of fun for handler and for the dog. As Mr. Agility alongside me, Graham, you would confirm.
I would. It really is a sport for all, young, old. As I say, we've had some juniors. I think we've got people competing here who are going to be in their 70s. Big, small dogs, pedigree dogs, crossbreed dogs. Really is a sport for all. Go onto the Kennel Club website and find all about agility. But in the meantime, with a time of 33.215 and 5 faults.
Yeah, just a late hiccup towards the end of the round. Little stumble as well, but all fine, dog and handler. Confirmation of how things look then with the small dogs. Martin Reed, the only combination to break the 29-second barrier. Ashley Butler handily placed up there in 3rd.
So what they'll do now is we'll be having the agility round, which is the second part of this competition later on. They'll then add the results from the jumping and the agility to find out who our runners and rider are in our late afternoon's final. Bearing in mind, if you have an elimination, you can't qualify for the final.
First of 16 medium dogs then, Liz Carpenter from Pewsey, a village in Wiltshire, and Winnie, Collie Cross.
We are starting with Liz Carpenter, who's running Winnie, an 8-year-old.
Third time competing at Crufts. She is an agility champion, has won 4 championship tickets, 3 this year. Member of Team GB as well. A good, classy combination, this Liz and Winnie. Did well at the European Championships in Denmark as well, so we would expect this combination to get the medium dog section off to a flyer.
Certainly one of the top combinations in the medium category at the moment. I think she's got 2 dogs in this competition, and together I think she's won 7 championship tickets this year, and you can see why. Very quick, very smooth, very efficient, and most importantly, the dog and the handler are having fun.
Having great fun, and that lays down the marker there, 31.2, but it's a clear round. Lily Dakin from Kirby Moorside in North Yorkshire, and Scout, 7-year-old Shetland sheepdog. Loves being the centre of attention. Well, I've got news for you, Scout. You're the centre of canine attention throughout the world on YouTube here on the opening morning of Crufts 2024. Perhaps gets a sense that everyone is watching her at the moment. It's good and quick, and over the U-move and over the shoulder at the end. 31.3. Second place so far, Graham.
Very nice, over the spread jump there and in for the big finish. And then as soon as the dog's finished over that last jump, he'll be looking to the handler. There we are. Where's my reward? Come on, let's get a toy or the tidbit or whatever it is.
Dalton Meredith from Yatton in North Somerset, and Munchie, 8-year-old Border Collie, runners-up last year in this event. And Munchie, I remember from last year, just loves this environment and letting us know as well. She's here, and she's here to make an impression, these two, and that's a very quick start indeed. Tight turn as well. Dalton right on top of Munchie there. Through the tunnel, very quick. This is going to set the standard. This is really outstanding. Over the U-move and over the shoulder as well. 28.2, first place as things stand. That could take some beating, Graham.
Just makes it look so effortless, so easy, but I can assure you it's not, and I think that's what everyone would be aspired to be putting it around like that.
Up next is Tony Dawkins.
Tony Dawkins from Lincoln. And Tiger, 7-year-old miniature American Shepherd, Tiger by name and nature. You'll always hear her before you see her. Last year's winners we're looking at here, and also won the agility stakes. So, oh dear, there's an early mistake, unusual. It's not, and also a wrong course there. This has unravelled very, very quickly indeed. We'll get Graham's expert eye at the end of the round. A real surprise this. We expected great things from these two, and a very uncertain beginning. And the uncertainty continues. Of course, the dog doesn't know, and this round, sadly, here's winners unravelling as I speak, Graham. And cast your expert eye over a couple of the most important aspects of that round.
Well, unfortunately, it's like I always say, once it starts to go wrong, it continues to go wrong. There we are, the dog just missed timing it. No problems at all there for the dog, but and then of course the handler's thinking, why did it knock a jump down? And then it just goes downhill from there, unfortunately. Well done, Tony, though.
Next is
Sammy Pegg and Bliss, 7-year-old Border Collie. Last time they ran in the main arena at Crufts was of the Novice Cup 4 years ago. Excited to be back in the championship and singles classes, and looking forward to that word again, enjoying every second. That's the message from Sammy and from Bliss.
She's enjoying it, but she's trying to. But when you're out there, I can tell you, it's a slightly different matter, because it's just total pressure. But she's doing really well, and this is where experience of having been to Crufts before does help. And you can see why. Look at this, it's going to be a really, really good time. 29.313, great round. That'll take some beating.
That's really good from Bliss. Always love seeing them going through the weaves there and over that Skoda jump to finish.
Coming into the arena now is Dawn Weaver from Vegas.
Dawn Weaver, been at the top level for a long time, from Portland down in Dorset and Vegas. Collie Cross, 10 years of age.
Okay, so Dawn knows exactly what she needs to do here. She needs to put in a fairly quick clear round here, so let's just see how she does. It starts 1, 2 in a straight line, 3 into the tunnel tyre. We always have a straight entrance into that tyre. Oh, just moving as the dog approached the jump, so the dog came inside it. So now into the weaves. Look at that great independent weave entry there. Must finish them before she pushes out round now. Oh, and just glanced over her shoulder. And that's enough, Jim. It's just glancing and moving your shoulders which takes the dog offline.
Fine, fine margins as ever here at Crufts. Of course, Vegas doesn't know that things have gone wrong. He will complete the round. But again, let's just have a close look at a couple of those, Graham.
Yep. As I say, she just moved. She's facing the dog and she just moved slightly to the right and the dog came round to the right side. These dogs are very, very quick to take the wrong command. As I say, they're quick to learn, but quick to learn the wrong things as well, unfortunately.
Coming into the arena now is
Charlotte Baker from Shepton Mallet and Eliza, 10-year-old bearded collie. Special girl is Eliza, competing together, these two, for nearly 3 years. Second year in the main arena at Crufts. Worked very hard to get back and in the top 3 last year. Remember, the time to beat so far is 28.2, and this is a good quick start from Eliza. Tight left-hander. Beautiful style on action through those weaves.
Nice to see a different breed as well. It's a bearded collie. And oh, she just came inside, as you can see, and then the dog's taken the jump from the wrong side, which is an elimination. And now she just needs to concentrate. And she's taking her time, which is very sensible now. It's about making this a really positive experience for the dog. And she'll be just hoping to get 3 jumps in a row nicely, and then the dog will get the same amount of praise as if it had just won the class, Jim.
Absolutely right as well, and you can see agony there, really, from Charlotte when she realised. And again, you always have to look at the handler, never at the dog.
And there we are. The dreaded elimination.
On the line next is Natasha Wise.
Natasha Wise, multi-world championship handler. That with her famous dog Dizzy, unforgettable combination. We're looking at Toto here, 6-year-old spaniel, second year at Crufts. This wild boy. Yeah, and he's loud as well. Wild and loud. Toto. Tail wagging. When can I go? When can I go? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Off we go. Excellent. Great jumping style as well. I'm liking the look of this early on, Graham.
Yeah, she will say that this dog's been a challenge, I think. Blows hot and cold a little bit. When it gets it right, it's fantastic. And then it gets just a little bit frustrating. But Tasha's the one to train a dog like this. You can see she puts 110% into it. Here as we come up into the final straight line here, Jim.
Toto cooking at the moment and going really well. 30.5, third place, right in the mix. Excellent round. Great style through the tyre as well.
Tail, ears, tongue, everything. Just saying, I'm having a good time.
Looking at James Adams from Ettington near Stratford in Warwickshire, and Willow, 8-year-old working cocker. Bronze in the Europeans in the team and individual events, gold in the team at the World, silver in the individual, all with this dog, Willow. They have pedigree, these two, James Adams and Willow.
James has competed at Crufts before.
And we're away.
So this is not the first time.
100% commitment from these two. So watch the handler and the dog. It's full of motion. He wants to get every ounce of speed out of this dog. No thought of going for a clear round here, Jim. He's just going for it.
Absolutely going for it, and that's what we like to see. Full pelt, pedal to the metal, no hanging around, and right up with the clock as well. This is going to be very quick indeed. Through the tunnel at the far end of the course. Tight right-hander there. This is going to be quick. It's going to be quick, and it's going to be clean as well. 29.2. Excellent. Second place at the moment, and right in the mix, Graham.
Right in the mix, as you say, and I think there's probably just a little bit more to come there. There'll be no making sure the dog does it. He'll be just letting the dog sort itself out and go like the wind.
Coming up now is Liz Carpenter running Maggie, a 4-year-old collie cross.
Liz Carpenter from Pewsey in Wiltshire. The handler, Maggie, 4-year-old collie cross, the dog.
Competing at Crufts.
Collie miniature poodle cross, this one. Third time competing at Crufts, and agility champion, has won 5 championship tickets, one of which is at the Kennel Club International Agility Festival. Again, the quality of these dogs is absolutely outstanding. You have to be exceptional to perform here on the opening morning of Crufts 2024. It's a noisy one as well, is Maggie. Great start in front of us, blink of an eye in and out of the tunnel. That's a complicated part of the course, going over that IAMS jump, successfully negotiated and quickly negotiated too. The time is good. What a competition we're building up to here. And that's a fine finish as well. 28.5, really good. Up into second place for Liz and for Maggie.
Brilliant. As I say, this pair's been on fire for the last couple of years, really. Very consistent, always produces great dogs. Giving it her all, you can say, you know, encouraging the dog there, and now the dog saying, "Where's my toy? Come on."
Looking at Sam Tower here, and Frankie from Stapleton, close to Bristol, 10-year-old Shetland sheepdog. Second time at Crufts, and enjoying every agility run that these two have together. What a beautiful looking animal that is. Just a little hesitation there, and sadly the dreaded crossed arms means elimination, Graham, but as ever they will complete the round.
They will, as I say, and now of course having gone wrong, it continues to go wrong, so she missed the entrance to the weaving poles there. As I say, it's all about motivation of the dog here, Jim. You've really got to just make sure that the dog is happy, confident, so she'll be trying to just put those to the back of her mind. Easier said than done. So she'll front cross there we go, look at blind cross rather, puts there. Encouraging the dog, she wants to say, right, come on, we've done good here, never mind what's gone on before. Very well done. She'll be a little bit disappointed with those faults, but that's agility.
Yes, she will. It's and you could almost have put a bubble out of Sam's head saying, "Oh my goodness, what a shame."
Coming into the arena now.
Harriet Harding from Cheltenham, and Izzy, working sheepdog, 9 years of age. Seen Izzy several times before, and Izzy, one of those dogs that relishes this really special atmosphere in the main arena, where the enthusiasts have been enthralled by the opening action. Just loves being here, as indeed do all of us. Good sound going through the tunnel into the weaves. Look at that. No tiptoeing there, it's all speed and accuracy and poise. Another tunnel right in front of us. This is a complex part of the course over the IAMS jump, little tight left-hander as well, and it's good. 22 seconds so far, no faults as well. This will definitely keep Harriet and Izzy right up there. That's a very, very good round indeed.
Did very nice round, as I say, didn't look particularly quick, but it's all about getting these tight turns in and good lines between the jumps. You don't want bends into jumps. So, as you say, very, very nice round. She understands it. She understands that a clear round hopefully will put her in good stead for the second part of this competition.
Nigel Staines, really a champion of the Kelpie breed with Zico Jr., 8-year-old Kelpie. This one competed for over 30 years. He loves these Kelpies, honest dogs, and I must admit I've got a bit of a soft spot for the Kelpies as well. I think they look great and they work prodigiously hard, and always enjoy seeing Nigel here with his Kelpies and those distinctive ears as well. I am talking about Zico Jr., not Nigel's ears, by the way, just in case you were confused, like apparently a couple of our listeners were.
Nigel's been competing here at Crufts for a very long time. I'm not quite sure how long, but he is a great champion of the breed of the Kelpie. A few years ago, Kelpies were the top breed, I mean, never mind Border Collies, and they've slowly slipped down now, but still great to see them, still great to see a different breed, as you say, 34.732, but a clear round. He'll be really pleased with that, Jim.
Yeah, just lost a little bit of time towards the end of the course.
Great jumping style, though. Look at the height he's given over those jumps. There we are. He said, "I've made another one." He said, "Well done, dog."
Up next is Stephanie Best.
Here comes Stephanie Best from Ringwood in Hampshire. And Skedaddle, another Shetland sheepdog, 4 years of age, loves the agility. Super crazy dog, apparently won at Crufts last year and got a team bronze medal at the European Open and a gold medal in the World Championship. So again, another very, very classy combination that you know well, Graham.
I do, having a great year. We've excelled in all our international competitions. We've headed the medal table of every competition that we've entered this year. This is still a young dog. They're a great partnership, and you can see she gets right close to the dog. Communication is key. The closer you are, the better it is to actually tell the dog where you want it to go. Look, she'll lead this dog away now. Both of them running full pelt here. Great round. Great time as well, Jim.
That is a terrific round. And up into the top 5 they go. And we will see more of them later, and we will relish every second turn. Stephanie Best and Skedaddle.
So again, this is all to play for. They have the juicy rounds coming up later this afternoon. I hope you'll all be back there to watch that.
Shannon Springford from Swanley near Sevenoaks in Kent with the 10-year-old Gift. Just a reminder that the rather longer name that you see there is the Kennel Club official name.
She is brilliant. Gift, 10-year-old Border Collie.
Penultimate dog in the medium championship.
Champion Shan's Dream, a gift of love.
Look at the concentration.
So,
okay, go. That's a quick start too. Gift can call by name. How about those weaves? In, out, excellent. Tunnel is the shout. There's the tunnel. In and out, no problem. This is a tricky bit. That's good though. And the time is excellent too with, oh dear, little hesitation. But did it in the end. Terrifying. But got round in a very quick time too. 30.2. That is excellent. 5th place.
Very, very nice round. And the whole crowd,
out of me.
And in fact, including us, went, oh, it was close. It was close. So just to remind you, wait for the next dog to come on the line. You don't need a pedigree dog. You can have any sort of dog you want to, crossbreed, pedigree, whatever. The only stipulation is they must be registered with the Kennel Club, either on the breed register or the activity register.
A 5-year-old Border Collie. So Endeavour, also known as Dev.
Looking at Endeavour, 5-year-old Border Collie. The handler is Laura Chapman. Endeavour has got 1 speed. Fast. So if it's fast and accurate, we could be looking at something pretty special here from Laura and from Endeavour. Quickly through the weaves, excellent. Tight on those 2 jumps, losing no time there at all. Again through that tunnel, that's great. And oh dear, just when it was all going so well, Graham.
Yeah, it is. Unfortunately, it's the problem of having a really, really quick dog.
Yes.
The quicker the dog, the quicker you need to react. And the more committed the dog becomes, the harder it is to pull them off a tunnel. The judges set that not as a trap, but as a handling point, I think is the word. Looking to try and entice the dog into that tunnel. Yeah, still, that's such a shame. She's worked so hard to get here. Great competition there, Jim.
And a reminder that all these results are going to be combined with the agility this afternoon and the grand final later on today. But Dalton, Meredith and Munchie, runners-up last year, top of the pile as things stand at the moment. But listen, if you're just joining us on Crufts 2024, you are all very, very welcome. And we've seen some terrific action so far. And there's so much more to come from the main arena throughout the next 4 days.
And we are delighted to welcome Crufts competition manager Steve Croxford and the co-founder of Limbells, John Howie, to do our presentation. Please give them a big round of applause. Okay, we start with the Agility Championship jumping winner in the small with Agility Champion, get it with eager to work, Martin Reed.
Thank you. Cheers. Thank you very much.
And the winner of our medium this morning in the Agility Championship jumping with Agility Champion, Fan Dabby Dozy, Munchkin Jive, Dalton Meredith.
Thanks very much. Cheers.
A huge congratulations, and ladies and gentlemen, please give them a big hand because it is Lap of Honour time. Well, do stay with us, folks, because we have got so much coming up here on day one of Crufts 2024. Delighted to be back here in the main arena. And coming up next, we're going to enjoy our Heelwork to Music competition, the first of our Heelwork to Music competitions over the course of the next 4 days. Today's Crufts Heelwork to Music competition, we have got 10 incredible handlers and their dogs who are going to be displaying the highest quality of Heelwork to Music. So join us for that. In the next few moments, do stay with us.
The fully electric Škoda Enyaq SUV and Škoda Enyaq Coupe. With 0% APR now available, jump into electric.
Škoda.
No!
For over 130 years, we have given advice, protection, and a lifetime of care. Agria, enriching life with animals. For over 130 years, we have given advice, protection, and a lifetime of care. Agria, enriching life with animals.
Good morning and welcome to the Crufts main arena here, where we've got next the Heelwork to Music competition. Now, it's going to be an exciting competition because we've got 10 of the best dogs in the country. They've qualified up through all the classes to get, first of all, to the semi-finals and then win one of the coveted 10 places to get here today to work on this big green carpet. And it's a dream really of many of these handlers to get these dogs out into this main arena at Crufts. It's a pinnacle of what they want to do with their dogs. And so they've achieved part of their dream, and now they're going to see if they can get that top spot and be Crufts champion. Now, we've got 3 judges today that are very experienced, and they're going to be looking at 3 areas, and each of those areas carries 10 points. So we have content and flow, accuracy and team performance, and musical interpretation. And if you've never watched before, we'll explain a little bit more about each of those as we go through. Obviously, as it's Heelwork to Music Day, the focus is going to be on the Heelwork positions. And you'll see 8 Heelwork positions in some of the routines being exhibited. And here is one of our judges, and this is Jan Debham, very experienced, comes from the south of England. Next is Christine Hodgson. She's our head judge. And both of these judges regularly are judging up and down the country, and that's why they've been asked to judge today. And last of all is our international judge, and this is Brigitte van Gestel. And all these 3 judges won't have seen any of these routines before, so they're coming to it with a sort of a clear, clean view, and it's going to be really exciting competition.
Judges are going to be judging a total of 30
now, our first dog today is very unusual, and there you can see her. Her name is Fame, and she's a small dog, and you wouldn't believe, but that's quite a rarity in a Heelwork to Music competition, because a lot of these competitions are dominated by the Border Collies, and especially within the Heelwork to Music division. So Fame is striding out and setting the pace, and being a small dog. She might even be the smallest dog to ever get to a Crufts Heelwork Music final, but she is partnered with Carol Dodson, who's a very experienced handler, and we're actually going to see Carol